I want you to weigh in on the debate, on the subsidy debate. Should government remove subsidy on petroleum products?
Long overdue. They should have removed it a long time ago. It's so senseless, actually, to subsidize such a consumption when we cannot feed ourselves. For God's sake, it's not pardonable on any government to abandon agriculture. That is what is being subsidized in every developed world. And that will have stopped or reduced the urbanization problem with all these jobless graduates in town if such subsidy had been made available to people. It should be, there should never have been subsidy on oil. I know there had been clashes between unions and all, but government should have been stern from day one on the subsidy issue. The clashes of the union are well-founded in the sense that what else is government giving them? The infrastructure is not there, the health is not there, the free education is not there. But this new government is trying to at least...
Which money from the subsidy could have financed in the infrastructure and things like that?
You should have started from somewhere, no matter how small it is. If you go back to the trillions of naira that have been expended on this subsidy, for God's sake, we should have got some mileage, if not mileages, in all this health industry, sector, in particular, education, and road and rail infrastructure, which has really made the workers, both rich and poor, suffer, actually, the lack of infrastructure.
You were going to talk about this government before I interrupted you.
Well, in the new budget, we've seen a sign. I don't know how serious it is, because one thing is for a budget, just like a company's projection. The implementation is the most important aspect of it. But we've seen some tendency towards education, infrastructure, energy, the core areas of that is needed for development. The fundamentals that all corporations or services, goods and services need for for any country to take off.
How is the new foreign exchange regime affecting businesses such as yours?
Generally, as it is, it's killing businesses. Will I say there's a real regime now? Because what I can see is a gambling policies from central bank. There is no set policies, even for us private sector, to put projections of 4-year, 5-year, 3-year plan on. Vis-a-vis the foreign exchange that is on the ground, for raw materials or for any other thing. The money is dwindling. It's either, it's always good to have a laid-down policy, so you know how to work. You know how to cut your losses and move on into other areas, or find substitutes that will do some things. That is where entrepreneurs are different. But living in limbo, not being able to take decisions, is a very difficult thing for every business.
Many people have an inherent suspicion of insurance companies. What is being done to continue to build confidence? Or what should be done to continue to build confidence?
The insurance industry is still in the infancy, let me put it that way. Just scratching the surface. The investor sentiment is really lukewarm towards it, unfortunately. But it's going to turn around. Surely it's going to turn around now.
What needs to be done for that turnaround to
Because
happen?
you can see that the foreign big firms are already coming in and interested and seeing the gap, the capital base, the capacity gap that needs to be built. They are coming in aggressively, and we're going to see a lot of that happening in the next 1 year. So it's going to be a new field completely.
You have your fingers in many pies, and obviously your investment strategy is to be involved in diverse sections or sectors of the economy. What are the advantages and disadvantages of this as against being single-minded and focused on one sector?
That's a good one, but a simple answer. With a country like ours in a third world with a third world syndrome, I use that with a sense of responsibility, with inconsistent policies. It's advantageous to have a diversified platform, because sometimes policies are made on political ground, which are very, 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 we could jeopardize, the focus of a particular company in a particular industry. While the same policy may enhance some other companies.
It looks like a good point to take another break. We ask that you please join us again.